Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt, and welcome back to Farlands or Bust. And also welcome back to our spawner, our dungeon hidey hole here. It's much more spacious and so lavish. Yeah, we got this. Let me actually drop some stuff off here that I don't need. I don't need that stuff. I guess I'll carry that around for just a little bit. It got a little bit damaged. Got a little bit damaged in the last episode, but yeah, let's break out of here. And priority number one, ooh, skeleton residue, is to kind of take care of Wolfie here, because as we all know, he's not been very helpful in keeping himself alive. So let me do that. I wonder if I'm going to leave him there. I wonder if there's any pigs nearby I can just get some meats from. And then a lot of you suggested I should probably cook the meat so that it heals Wolfie more, but I forgot about that. Okay, I don't see any immediately, so let's grab Wolfie and continue on. So long, crazy hidey hole in the dungeon. And yeah, let me update the Child's Play charity fundraiser. We're still at 9%, but we did raise some more money. We're at $2,816.66, so that's amazing. Thank you everybody who contributes, and like I said, we're almost up to 10%. I've got a special video in store, as you know, for when we reach that, and then we will hopefully keep on raising money for Child's Play charity. It's a great cause to get behind, as always, so thanks again. That's appreciated. Yes, I realize I'm taking a little bit of a detour. I'm kind of looking for these pigs to see if we can't get Wolfie back up to 100% before we really start to venture too far off. Oop, careful. I don't know where this goes. Yeah, so there's that. I also want to thank a few other people for the personal donations, gratuities, I guess. I want to thank Cam and Josh for your adding to the Farlands or Bust PC build fund, which is actually going to be happening soon. You guys have really helped me out with that. You're probably cutting my costs in half. And so yeah, and I've actually, in the video description, I'll put up another link for PCPartPicker.com. That is a place where it kind of lists all the parts. Oh, there's some pigs. All the parts kind of help you plan out making and building your own PC. So I've updated that with what I'm probably going to be using. And I know I got some comments in the last time I did this that you are dead, sir. You are dead, sir. Although you gave me no meat. You are dead, sir. I guess over here, I probably don't have any cobblestone, do I? Dang it. And you are dead, sir. Alright, Wolfie, sit, please, thank you. I guess I'm going to... There's gotta be cobblestone just beneath the surface here. I need to make a furnace, so as you guys suggested, I can cook the pork before giving it to Wolfie. Alright, this ought to do. Oh, and some iron. I really don't need the iron right now. I just need... Oh, of course I can't pick up the cobblestone. Dang it! Dang it! What don't I need? I'll come pick this up later. No, I want the cobble. Thank you. How many do I need? 8 or 9? 8. And 11. Okay, a little bit overkill, but it works. So yeah, I got that there. Like I said, it's probably, maybe it is a little bit overkill. I tend to do that, but it's always a good idea to, if you can afford it, to go slightly above, you know, your bare minimum. Oh, all right. So I've got coal. And yes, I know, in this texture pack, the raw pork chops are actually textured to be like bones, because that's what I just normally feed Wolfie. Where did that other bone I threw down here go? Did I pick it up? I don't think I did. Alright, never mind. Got that. Alright. Here we go. In your face. Yeah, that helped out a lot better. I suppose I could heal myself while I'm at it. And then grab that and that. The bones magically transform into cooked pork chops. How are we doing now? Pretty good. One more will do, probably. And boop. 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 Much better, much better. Okay, I guess I might have lost one down there, but alright, we'll leave that furnace there. We don't need to bring that along every time, but yeah, don't drop the workbench. But yeah, Wolfie's better. Everybody relax. Hopefully crazy things don't keep happening in the future, but I assure you they will. Get out of here. Alright, continuing on, finally to the far lands, indeed. Yeah, I was looking at the, getting distracted, the i7 Intel 2600K. I'm sure an i5 would be just as fine and I'd save money, but the i7 just sounds cooler. No, it's just, and then, you know, I'll get like a slightly better motherboard, and I need to get that, and I know I could save money on a cheaper motherboard, but the cheaper ones only have 6 SATA inputs, and I have a lot of hard drives, and a lot of that's taken up for video recording and rendering and all the final video sizes. Like, each one of these Far Lines of Bust episodes is like 1.25 gigabytes, so I have a lot of hard drives. Like right now I have 6, and all of my disk drives in my current computer are IDE, so I'm going to need to pick up a SATA DVD writer, so I'm going to need at least the motherboard I have listed in there has 8 SATA inputs, so that's one of the reasons. And also, you know, you get a little bit more future protection. I guess it allows for the, you know, the 8X PCI Express. If I were to do SLI in the future, say, which I didn't do. Well, actually, my current motherboard only has one PCI Express input, but yeah, there's that. So I tend to, you know, if it's just a few bucks more, why not, sort of thing. Wolfie agrees. So there's that. I'm probably going to start with 8 gigs of RAM, and then I'm going to pick up a crucial solid-state drive to hopefully avoid any problems with the OCZ drives that they have with the Intel chipsets, and then what seems to be a very, very nice GeForce GTX Ti 560 448 ABC 123, you know, whatever other numbers they're going to tack onto that thing. But yeah, nice graphics card. Just to kind of, hopefully it'll last me a while. So that's the thing with that. And once again, I appreciate you guys helping me out with that. And I've collected all that stuff in a Newegg wish list and on Amazon. So that stuff is going to start to be purchased soon. And you should look forward to, once I get that built, smoother videos, perhaps newer video games, and more frequent videos, because I'll be able to, instead of sitting here and waiting 3 hours for a Far Lands or Bust to render, it'll like render in half an hour and I'll be all set. So I'm really looking forward to it, and also I'll be doing a video showing you how to do it. Not really, I don't know. It's going to be a lot like my Lego video, where it's probably going to be just a lot of mistakes and calamity and humor. So look forward to that. But yeah, there's that. A lot of people noticed the last few episodes, near the end of the episode, there's apparently an echo in my voice. I didn't hear it until I listened to it on YouTube, but then I did go back and listen to my audio recording and it was there. So that's weird. I don't know why it would all of a sudden start happening. I did happen to, a while ago actually, pick up a USB sound card, and you're all aware of all the problems I've been having with my audio. I picked up a USB sound card that I'm just using for the mic input. I'm still getting my audio through the computer sound card, but I'm using the USB for my mic input because that allows me to separate my mic input if I'm going to be doing co-op Skype stuff, or and it also allows me to really have finer control over the volume versus the game sounds and stuff. But that actually happened a while ago, so I don't know why all of a sudden I would be getting echo. So it isn't like a new thing with this sound card. So I've tweaked some settings. I was wondering maybe my internal sound card was picking up my voice, and then there was some echo happening from it. It's a long boat. So I've like muted all the inputs on my internal sound card, so hopefully it's just taking the input from my voice. So we'll see in this episode. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out. You don't have to keep pointing it out. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't become too big of an issue. I don't know why that would be happening. But yeah, let's sleep. And awakeness, and that would be one hell of a first step if I walked off the other side. So yeah, back in the boat. Yeah, so there's that. And you guys know how OCD I am about the audio quality of my videos, so hopefully that figures things out, and once again, when the new computer assembles itself, that hopefully will be a thing of the past. Also, in the last episode, when Wolfie was busy trying to kill himself, I mentioned how I didn't have a current backup of the Far Lands or Bust world, and a lot of you raised a lot of red flags, apparently. A lot of you thought that I had died before in Far Lands or Bust, but I deleted it as a backup or something like that. I've only actually used that twice. Once in the instance that caused the hidey hole paradox. That was I retook that as a second take. I rebooted from a backup, or reloaded from a backup, because as you could hear, I had a cold, and the first time I recorded that the day before, I was just really crappy, my voice, and I was, you don't want to hear my nostrils throughout an entire video, do you? So yeah, that was the one reason, and then the other time I've ever done that is because I ran out of hard drive space and Fraps stopped recording, but I didn't realize it. So I had 12 minutes of unrecorded footage other than my voice, so I needed to go back to the backup for that. So to answer your questions, no, I've actually never died in the Far Lands or Bust world. Wolfie hasn't died either, and like I said, I'm surprised that neither of us died during the live stream, because I was loopy and out of it during the live stream, 12-hour, 20-minute live stream. So yeah, rest assured, this is all still legitimate. I suppose in the end you're gonna have to take my word for it, but you all know me as somebody who likes to play these games, vanilla and true to form. So yeah, there's the answer to those questions. I got quite a few of those, so hopefully you're at ease about the state of the Far Lands or Bust world. A lot of other people, I mentioned how I was going through a bunch of boxes my dad had dropped off that had a bunch of old toys and Star Wars toys and remote control cars and crap that didn't work, and a lot of you were suggesting, I should, put them up on eBay, or, donate them to Child's Play Charity, which they don't. Child's Play Charity, you'd have to check their website, but I don't think they just take toys. It's, too much logistically for them to just take used toys. A lot of people said, to sell them, to you guys for the Far Lands or Bust thing, and I don't want to do that, because they really, looking all these things up online on eBay, they're worth nothing. So just to me, I'm probably just going to be donating it to Goodwill, a lot of the things. I mean, there's a few things I might try putting up on eBay just on my own, and I'm not going to notify you guys or make it public here, but it's just, to me, I don't know why I was collecting these things. I guess it was in the mind that, and some of you even suggested, you keep those for another 20, 30 years, those Star Wars toys are going to be worth something. And, there's also, I don't know why there's Beanie Babies in there. I wasn't a Beanie Baby collector, but it's the whole thing. I'm at the point where I value more than the potential value of these toys. In the future, I value the ability to live somewhat clutter-free and without having to have these boxes in my house for the next 30 years. And also, as I mentioned, I'm hoping maybe one day planning on moving to the Southwest or somewhere. I don't want to be carrying these boxes all around the country and crap like that. So I value that more than I do whatever potential value may come of these toys or whatever. And even so, these are like the Episode 1 toys, so everybody was collecting them, so it's like oversaturated. The thing that makes the original Star Wars toys very valuable is that, there were toys at the time. Nobody thought they were going to be valuable, so people just kept them if they liked them. which is how they became so rare and collectible. These ones were overproduced and overcollected, so they're really worth far less than what they were even at retail. So, not, as a word to the wise, don't be a hoarder. It's not worth it. There's a lot better things you could be doing. Simplify, man. Wasn't that in the Simpsons episode when they went to recycle cans or something like that? Lisa's class. Anyway, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna do with those, and that story has resolved itself. So yeah, let me answer a question. Actually, I didn't. Gosh, I'm already 3/4 of the way through this episode, and I'm now getting to it. I left off the last episode kind of halfway answering a question by Lucas Gelati. Lucas Gelati asked if in some future Minecraft update the Farlands would return, would I update? And I already said that, it's kind of a thing now with Farlands or Bust that I'm playing in the old version 1.7.3 here. So it's almost like part of the show now. So I don't know. I would like to. Having all the new features and things would be interesting. Hunger would certainly make it more interesting and more dynamic, but I don't know if I would. I certainly am looking forward to the continued changes and updates. Certainly the new world heights. Man, that's going to be nuts. I don't know what that's going to do to multiplayer servers, lag, and the way multiplayer servers might, get locked up by having too much data. But we'll see. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I'll definitely be updating for my other Minecraft series. But for Farlands or Bust, I don't know. And also, if they were to, say, add the Farlands back in, the only reason the Farlands are in this version is because it's a glitch. It's actually a problem that they just overlooked and didn't care to fix. So the only way I would personally accept them to be true Farlands is if they returned, as if they were a glitch. Not if they coded the Farlands to appear at a certain point or something like that. That would just not be genuine. So yeah, that answers that, I guess, Lucas Gelati. So there you go. Excuse me. Who else? Marion86 asks, do you get back problems from playing at the computer too long? Do you know about the standing desk phenomenon? I do, and I do. And I did mention that a few episodes ago about my crappy chair. I need to get a new chair. That would certainly help a lot of my situation. But yeah, I try to be as ergonomically friendly as possible. I've got this chair did come with armrests, but they were really crappy and uneven. Your forearm has to be parallel with the floor, and your feet have to be flat on the ground. I just, changed my feet position after I realized I just said that because mine were crossed and behind the chair. But, yeah, so I try to keep good posture, but I definitely, now and again, have back problems and sometimes get these weird pains in my shoulders. Not so much with the what's it called, carpal tunnel, which I guess I'm lucky. I try to get up and take breaks and stretch the old wrists. But yeah, I've also heard of the standing desk thing, and who's the one blogger, Gina Trippiani. She started lifehacker.com, but she did a series of blog posts where she switched to the standing desk. She switched to a standing desk, and I wanted to do that, and my current desk is an IKEA desk, and actually the legs are adjustable, but they don't go high enough because I'm kind of tall. I would need them to go 5 inches taller for me to get the right height, I think, anyway. So I would consider that. It also sounds really cool to be able to, when you're sitting down at the computer, you kind of sit down and you're there for a while. With a standing desk, you could, stand up and then walk away because you're already standing up. You don't have to get up. So it kind of makes it it's probably a little bit more healthy. Of course, there's always problems with standing up too much as well. You end up, hello. You end up getting, weird leg and feet problems from standing up too much. So it's a little of this, a little of that goes a long way. So yeah, and I'm probably going to remain seated. I don't know. I've never tried playing, doing gaming standing up. I don't know how. I'm sure it would be the same thing, but it's, I wonder how that would change kind of the way you play a video game. I don't know. I haven't even thought of that. obviously the racing wheel thing wouldn't work, so that's the problem. I need kind of a situation where I can sit down, or if I wanted to stand up. And I know they make those desks that have electronic, they rise and lower. That would be cool, but those are really expensive. So yeah, I'm sitting. The next thing I really need is just a better chair, and it's mostly the seat cushion that's pissing me off on this chair. Otherwise, the back and the ergonomics would have been all right, but the seat cushion is a pain in the ass, quite literally and figuratively, and metaphorically. Oh, careful, Wolfie. Let's take it easy. Thank you. So yeah, thanks for those questions. Thanks again for everything else, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. Ooh, a floating tree on kind of a weird... Oh, it is on a single block. Cool, I gotta go over there and make my hidey holes closer to that so I can check that out tomorrow. It's on dirt this time. It's not on the clean stone like that other tree was in the last episode. So sit, Wolfie. Well done. Did I just hear a zombie? I thought I heard a zombie. Alright, let me make a hidey hole. Boop, boop, boop. And a boop, and a boop, and a boop. Alright. Close myself in. Alright. So yeah, another Far Lands or Bust episode in the bag. And at that, I can remind everybody to keep going to farlandsorbust.com to contribute to Child's Play charity. I would much appreciate it. Like I say, it's a great cause for gamers to get behind, and I'm still overwhelmed by all the support we've gotten so far for that. So thanks everybody who keeps contributing. Make a couple beds. Boop, boop. And boop, 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 boop. I am carrying quite a bunch of stuff here. Let me do that. I'm going to put this bed down so I can afford to do that. Blump. And I've got a couple boats already, so let me break this open. And yeah, keep those questions coming. I'm actually well behind the personal messages on YouTube because, as you know, the personal message system was broken for quite a while on YouTube, so it's finally fixed, but I've got like 50 messages to get through, so be patient if you're expecting some sort of response from me, whether or not you get one at all. It just depends on how much time I have, but there's that. And yeah, thanks for watching. You can click like, rate this video, that always helps. Subscribe if you're not already. I'd be happy to have you as a Farlander, and I appreciate once again all the support. So, my name is Kurt. I will see you next time.